Hello there, this is Ravenwood 46. Why it's 46? I don't know. I mean, it was a good year for tobacco. But we're going to play this game anyway. It is a point and clicky kind of thing. Psychological horror. I know it can be very hard at times. But you must at least try. At least try once before your time is up. Wise words. What do you need to happen to stop running? Will you ever take the wheel? Maybe. Or keep drifting. I'm a good drifter. Here we go. Explore the house. Simple objective. I can manage this. You'd be surprised. Right, okay. Interesting. Alright. One person said in the reviews, to read the lore, it's good. So we're going to do it. Alright, Ravenwood 46. It's been a week since I argued with Alex, that bastard. My oldest and dearest friend. His house was empty, his phone silent. At the university where he works, I found a map on his desk, marked with this place. If he's anywhere, it has to be here, and I need to find him. Thank you. And I wrote that as a note for myself. Okay. Stay, go home. Oh no, I'm staying. Oh, what does that say? Well, when was the last time you listened to music? Interesting. Okay, how do I get out? We need to get out. Get to the house. Okay, we're in. Ooh, okay, atmosphere. Nice image. This, I believe, is called a piano. Needs some tuning, but it'd be alright. Okay. Window. Floor. Nothing interesting here. It's the way I came from. Investigate the hallway. Ooh, okay. Could you imagine actually being... if we put the game inside, could you imagine actually being in just a completely empty, derelict house like this, and you're walking around, and you're like, Alex, Alex, and then you hear the rustling, and then you hear the cackle of a small girl, and you think to yourself, this is shit. Right, what are we doing? It's just shattered glass. Okay, good. This door is slightly ajar. Ooh. Image surprisingly looks slightly different. Okay, what's this say? We've got a letter, everybody. Brace yourself. I was wrong. Or maybe right. I just did not know... hang on, I read that wrong. I just did not know it would go this far. Now I'm trapped in this house. The entrance door is gone. These windows show an illusion of the outside. I know that because it never gets dark. So it is dark. Okay. Clearly off his head. That reminds me. Oh, what was that film? Doesn't matter. It'll come to me. But it was a found footage film, right? And it had like this weird ghosty thing crawling out of a window, right? And this team of ghost or horror inspectors, they go to this place, this abandoned asylum or whatever it is, and they get in there, and then they actually can't get out because once they're in, they're like in a pocket dimension. And I thought that was great. I had to add that. Anyway, looks like it needs a key. Oh, hang on, a book. First page is handwritten, always the best page. A gift to my long-lasting colleague and friend, Alex. I know the loss of so much research material has weighed heavily upon you. Your silence on the matter doesn't change the truth of it all. So let me lighten your spirits with this masterpiece. Could this be the place where we've been searching all this time? Read it. The place has an interesting history. Tell me what you think. I would rather have us head there to take the measurements. Your friend, Bridget, also known as Bitch. Bridget has got him involved in this Ravenwood affair. I don't trust her. What's this? Filled with mirror shards. I can't see my reflection because I have no face. What's this say? Design. The mug is from a different time. Excellent. Is that keys? No. It's just tit for tat. It is rusty. Old rusty. Alright, no need to sit there right now, boyo. Too dark. I feel like this thing's window. It's foggy. I can't see. Okay. How do we go back? How do we go back? Can we push back? No. How do we go backwards? Is there a back button? I'm pressing. Okay, I think I'm trapped. Oh, hang on. That corner feels wrong. Like the darkness isn't empty. Well, shit. Alright, go back to the hallway. God, that was hard to get out of there. Do you ever do that? Like, I went... Right, so, during a honeymoon, I went to a Nazi bunker in Berlin. And one of the rooms... I mean, there were torture devices everywhere. Very pleasant place. Very romantic. And there was this room. And it was just like blackness. And when you looked into it, you were like... You felt like there was just something looking back at you. And then you go in... And then you'd stand there a little bit, and you wouldn't like. This is the funny thing, right? So it's kind of like this. Everything is dark around you. You can see sort of rusted metal things around, but the light coming from the door you came through is shot across the floor. And for some reason, you didn't want to come off of that little patch of light. Isn't that weird? Next side. Okay. Ooh, coke lines. Oh, hang on. No, it's not. It's a letter. Sorry. Apologies. I don't know where that came from. Letter. This house no longer makes sense. Something lingers here. It's not human. It watches. It toys with me. As if... Did you hear that? Did you hear that frog? It toys with me as if waiting. And Alex, nowhere to be found. Is this a letter from Bridget? Everything in this room seems to be so recent. Covered recently. Ooh, hold on. Keep the cover. The cover's come off the chair. Hold on, my brain is ticking. It's locked. Of course it bloody is. Right, should we do it? Should we do it? Let's just do it. Oh, sod it. Go on, take it off. No, okay, no, nobody's there. Yes, leave the room. What? How did I something here? I don't know. The writing goes too quickly. And it would be better if the writing disappeared when I clicked to turn it off. What's this? Is this a key? You picked up a key. And looked like a shackle. A strange looking piano with no keys. Not a piano, just a shell. You see? You see what I'm saying? It's got furry feet. What's that? Oh, Alex's handwriting. I knew it. I can tell by the way he does his eyes. We began with the intention of proving what others dismissed. That prolonged exposure to electromagnetic fields does harm to the brain. Oh, it does. Migraines, paranoia, and memory loss, specifically during the brain's cortical grey matter development. Exactly what I said. Next. We had the data, or data, and we only meant to strengthen the readings, to leave no room for doubt. But the more we amplified, the more the house itself began to resonate. Love of resonation. As if its walls were acting like an antennae. Then came the music. Fly me to the moon. And at first we thought it was simply proof that EMF could manipulate perception. Exactamundo, mon brave. But what we saw next, it wasn't a hallucination. Or a penguin on a skateboard. No. Not when both of us described the same foreign presence. Oh, that's it. I hope you're enjoying my dramatic reading. Daylight? But it must be midnight. Okay. What's this? Side door? Did you hear that? Walk. It is very dark. Click left or right and choose where to go. I needed to read that again. Let's go left. Because I don't use that hand as often. Okay, let's go right then. Right. Left. Okay, fine. Try again. Left. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right again. Left. 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 Right. Left. Left. How do I even know? How would I even know? Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. 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 Right. 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 Left. Left. No, that didn't work either. Okay, let's be smart about this now. Hold on. I don't even know how I got out of that. Okay. A stain. Upon reality itself, upon the human soul, upon the gift of God. Okay. What is that? Good point. I just came from that door. Right. Go that way. Still locked. Oh, it's daytime. I've got a key. Now, hang on. You picked up a key. That's right. Left a spare key to the storage, just in case. In case you're still here, Alex. It's watching over me now, so I'm hiding there. But tell me, will we ever make it out alive? Will it ever let us go? Pick up key. Right, yeah, we've read that thing about Bridget. Attitude problem. Yep, okay. Right, so I've got a key. How do we get out? Oh, it's that door, isn't it? There. Get out. Shit. Okay. You open the door with a key. That's how I roll. First off, this white box is very intriguing. Oh, here we go. Torn note. Brace yourself. I hear the doors opening, closing, again and again. The footsteps. They sound human. Alex, perhaps? Is that you? Or is it only the mimicking again? It's a mimic. That's the ghosts that copy you. So when you go like this, they go like this. And you get confused. It's very... Are mimics the same as skinwalkers? No, because mimics are ghosts and skinwalkers are cryptids. I'm so good I knew all about that. Right, anyway. And the music. That damned piano. Louder each time, as if it's getting closer. Is that when we start to lose ourselves? Is that its way of telling me I'm almost gone? I've been hiding here for hours. It won't last. Sooner or later, it will know. So I'll try to reach the basement before it's too late. Best place to go. The spare key is in this box. I know we need to finish what we started. But Right, should we help Bridget or leave the house? Bridget is the problem. But I'm willing to help her. Ooh. Still help Bridget or leave the house? Still help Bridget. I'm helping her. Did I really get into this room? I thought. Is that a figure? Is that like a figure in the mirror? I found the key in the basement. I did. Oh, wow. Let's just disappear. Let me check this. Okay, here we go. Stand in front of the mirror. Or don't. Now, here's the thing. I once looked into a mirror. And my face got bigger. Okay. I'm staring. I warned. Oh. It's the other me. Turn around. I've got to click something. Oh.
Max, you need to stop.
Contemplating a series of images. Room of mirrors. A letter, perhaps. What's that? What's that? Oh, it's just a bit of nothing. Mirror? Oh, hang on. Is the mirror behind... Is the door behind the mirror? Possibly. Look. Look. Right, let's get letter. Okay. Let's do this. That entity, it learns. Like a beaver. It listens through every crack, every surface, every object we touch. And then things began to appear. Not random. No. Not discarded. Curated. Like a museum curator. A button from... I read that last word wrong. A button from my coat. A fragment of Max's handwriting I never recall bringing here. Familiar... Sometimes it's the grammar thing, whatever words. That's a funny sounding zebra. Fragment of Max's handwriting I never recalled bringing here. Familiar things, impossible things, assembled in places we hadn't been. Are they markers, baits, or beacons, or bacons, or badgers? At once it knows you. And once it knows you, the air grows heavier. Like a heavy blanket. Have you ever had a weighted blanket? I'm going off on one, sorry. It becomes closer to you. More than you would ever imagine. Alex? Is that his handwriting? Has Alex become a werewolf? Or a were-zebra? Next. Okay, alright, okay. That mirror. I think that's me. What's in there? That's the way I came from. There. Right, hang on. The only mirror where reflection is the furthest. I see. So, the closer you are to a mirror, the less reflecty it... This looks shit. Don't want to be here. What's that? Pile of nothing. A pile of trash. Broken table. Doors. I don't know if it's a good idea. You're right. Did you hear that? Oh shit, where am I? A walkie-to-talkie?
Hello? Anyone?
Is that you, Brigitte?
Can anyone hear me?
Bridget, hello? Hello? Not working.
Take it. Oh fuck. All the doors have gone. Okay. Oh, there we go. Bridget! Ha ha! I knew you'd make it. I wasn't imagining things, of course. I'm quite sensible. Someone else it really is, actually. Other people are mad. In this forsaken place. Max. You must be Bridget, Alex's research partner in Sunday Fling. I'm Maxime. Or Maxime. Okay. I came here to talk to him about a matter. But a matter. right? You're here for Alex, she says. He has disappeared. Finding him in the basement was my last hope. I don't even know if he's okay. We need to find him. That's right, I'm taking charge. He might still be somewhere, in this house. But there is something else in here. I believe you know all about it, and that is the chemistry between you and me, Bridget. The chemistry. I've only just met her. Yes, I know, she says. I know. Alex isn't in the house itself. However, last time I saw him, he was outside in the backyard, frolicking like a frolicker. This chain door leads to the backyard. Luckily, we have a chain cutter, obviously. Why didn't you try to cut through it already, you Burke? Ooh, she's been scratched. That's a ghosty thing. I almost got caught. Ever since I got this scratch, the entity seems to sense me more easily. I think it's some kind of mark. Since then, I can't move around the house freely. That's why I can't go and get the chain cutter myself. Of course, Bridget. You want me to go and do all the work for you? Okay. It will find me. Ah! A miracle. It hasn't found you yet, considering the door wasn't even locked. Am I shouting that? I think so. True. That's why I don't have much time left. The chain cutter is in the library, past the big hall, with the piano. There's more than one piano in this house, babe, but I think I know which one you mean, even in your hysterical state. That is where I first encountered that thing, the Thing. Not John Carpenter's The Thing. This dev's The Thing. But it's all up to me now, I suppose, being the man in the room. The door in that room is locked, but I have a key, of course. I just don't know what it opens. Still, it's worth a shot, babe. I don't want to call her babe a lot. Okay. Probably this room, right? Ooh, my room. How is this possible? But also, how relieving. Did you hear that? That was the rattle of a snake's bottom. Mistakes. We've made them all. Losing her wasn't easy. But one day I'll find her. Didn't I just find her? I don't want to think about it. Watch TV. We used to watch the TV quite often. Then we lost the remote. And then TV ended. Books I haven't touched in years. Mostly because I'm illiterate. Couldn't bring myself to paint properly, so I painted squares. I turned off the light. Because I like the dark. Now I can drink unseen. Back to the hallway. Stay a bit longer. What's this? Oh, hang on. Doctor's letters. Oh, Alex couldn't resist the urge to contact my doctor every week. Because he's an ass. Alex, hang on. Is this Alex as in male or female? I'm confused now. Wait, shush. Stay a bit longer. There's nothing here, guys. An empty shelf. A representation of my life. Let's turn the light off. Then go back to the hallway. Okay, in here. Ah. Am I losing my mind? What the? Red room. Let's go that way. It's all empty. Let's go that way. Here we are. And the piano has a stiffy. Would you believe it? Oh, a gun. I need that. I'm taking this. Oh, a letter. Come on, that's a letter. Coming here was a mistake. Who is this? A note in Bridget's handwriting. I knew she'd say this. She's such a quitter. She's always like, yeah, let's go to the haunted house. We get there. She's like, well, I don't want to be here. It's that type of schizo behaviour that puts Bridget off of the Christmas card list. Coming here was a mistake. I should have known he isn't here. Last time I saw him was on the second floor. He couldn't have come here without me noticing. Alex, if you're reading this, I'm in the basement. Third door on the left. What third door is she talking about? Anyway, I wonder why she'd leave a gun. Because you can't shoot a ghost, Benjamin. Simple, man. I'm not going anywhere near it. I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay. Can't go back yet. Go to the library. Ooh. So the chain cutter is supposed to somewhere. No trace of a chain cutter here. I'm clicking, people. Don't you worry. Can you go forward? I'm looking for a chain cutter. Man in the window. Back. Back. I'll click on him again. He's out there. I feel faint. Anyway. He's reading to me. That's good. Okay. I've caught myself. Okay. Okay, try again. How did I die? Okay, he's not here. I have proof the EMF fluctuations here are signs of dimensional weakness. I have to stabilize it before another phase shift. Just don't forget, Alex, the red left eye, what? Hang on a minute. The red left eye, okay. Left it unfinished. He must be a buffoon. Keep it quiet, everybody. I don't understand. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Nav is in the realm of the dead, an ancient Slavic mythology. It is a dark, misty dimension that exists parallel to the world of the living, inhabited by the souls of the deceased, malevolent spirits and otherworldly beings. Nav is often associated with night, decay, shadow, and is ruled by the death god Jeannebalg. Or, in some interpretations, the goddess of death. Has to be a woman. Access to Nav is believed to occur through thin places, graveyards, forests, crossroads, natural anomalies, dense fog, sudden cold, and strange magnetism. I knew it. And they said I didn't. Right, okay. I'm not seeing anything around. What do we do? Okay. We're running out of time. The red eye. Left eye. Was it the left eye? I can't remember. Was it the left eye? What did he say? No, not that one. Stop it. Come off of it. Right, here we go. Here we go. Brace yourself. I know what I'm doing. Left eye. Right eye. Run away. God, I'm good. That was close. Wait, this is not where I was before. Go through the one and only lit room. You opened a door with the key. Damn right I did. And I'd do it again, I tells you.
Who is this?
Is that you, Alex? 20 minutes later. Ooh. Bridget. How very close. Bridget, are you alright? I'm so sorry. I thought it's that thing again. Absolutely. Bridget. A relief to see another soul around here. My name is Bridget, but who are you and why are you here? Brigitte, we have met before. I'm not doing this again. Shouldn't you be expecting me? I'm important. I went to get the chain cutter, but I couldn't find it in the library. Bridget's like, you must be confused, bro. We've never met before. This doesn't make sense. I met you. I talked to you, damn it. I'm Max, you should remember. Max? You're not Alex's friend, are you? Is that why you're here? We've never met. Never met, but I've heard about you quite often. He seems enamored. But now, it is not the right time to discuss this. No, no, no. You shouldn't have gone to the library. The magnetic field is quite strong in the library. That makes it a very dangerous place. Okay, whoa, this is really escalating, Max. Or should I have come here? Who are you? You crazy person. As I said, Bridget Upshur. I'm Alex's research partner, and that's all. I don't know who you spoke to before, but it wasn't me, Max. It wasn't me. It's the entity. It's toying with you. It warps your perception, twisting your hallucinations, to deceive its victims, to play, to toy, to... Next. Shoot or spare. It's a very attractive AI girl. But I'm going to have to spare her because I genuinely don't shoot randoms. You did not run. Remember that. But do you enjoy a horror tale? Stay tuned. Okay. There you go. There you go. Again by Cyanide. Recommending. Okay, there we go. Ravenwood 46. That was quite bonkers, quite mental, quite enjoyable. I don't mind a bit of a point and click. Do you know what I mean? I quite like the art style of it. I don't know. I'm assuming it's AI. I don't know. You can't tell anymore. But yeah, it's a nice idea. Jumping around to different rooms and such and such. The mini game of being in the dark, I did not enjoy. The working out on having to click on his red eye, his red left eye or something. I liked that. That was quite good. Yeah, it's all right. Do you know what I mean? It's an all right game. I quite enjoyed it. Quite pleasant. Yeah, that's it. I must have missed stuff, but read before you play. I didn't do that. Anyway, we won't live with regrets. No regrets. We won't be doing that. So Ravenwood 46. It's a demo. It's pretty cool. Clickety click, psychological horror. The writing needs cleaning up. That's for sure. Just look at the grammar and stuff, but that's fine. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Bridget. Who did we talk to in the first place? Could there be two Bridgets? Could Bridget be in multiple timelines and you're meeting Bridget at different points, perhaps? So the second time we met Bridget, maybe we were meeting Bridget of the past, or a different dimensional Bridget. The Bridget-verse. And Alex, he seems like a bit of a prick. I'm just going to say it as it is, right? In my own reflection, I've already fallen out of him. But yeah, very cool, very fun, nice game. Be interesting to see what they do with the whole thing. What's this select a room? Look at that, beautiful, right? So yeah, great stuff. There you go, Ravenwood 46. I would say go download it, wishlist it on Steam if you like these sorts of things. Games like this, one of the cool things about games like this, and I say this quite often in my videos at the end, is that they're not too long. They're not too long, right? And why that's a good thing is it means you don't, like, why do games have to be lifelong commitments? Why do you have to spend 20 hours doing it, right? A game like this should be like 2 to 3 hours, a few quid, bam, good. That's like your Saturday evening. Great stuff. Very cheap entertainment, right? For what, for those few hours. Great stuff. I don't know what it would be, but yeah. Anywho, Ravenwood 46, very cool. Because it says 46, I would like more scientific somethings about it, like a bit of lore about the house. So maybe the house belonged to a former employee of somebody, and Ravenwood 46, maybe it's just house 46 on the lot, right? And it's a sciencey lot, or it's like Skin Crawler Ranch, not Skin Crawler, You know what I mean? That Skin Ranch place in America where it's got UFOs, right? It's a freaky zone, right? And this house is sitting right in the freaky zone. And some say that in some of those freaky zones where you get like paranormal experiences and UFOs and stuff, that there's large crystal deposits underneath, and perhaps that is affecting reality. I don't know where I heard that. Maybe the documentary called Hellier. But yes, something like that. Like kind of the idea that the area is sort of steeped in some sort of experiment that's larger than the team going in, you know. And Alex, turns out he is a prick, right? And he's stolen something, and he's trying to go over his boss's head, and he's gone in here, and or maybe Bridget did that. That's a very Bridget thing to do, right? And she would have convinced Alex. She said, "Look, come with me to this haunted house. It'll be hot, it'll be fun, and we'll be doing our bit for science." We go there, they go there. It all goes wrong, and maybe while we're trying to find Alex, maybe we find Alex and he's a little bit mad, and we're like, "Oh, that's a bit weird." But then he disappears, and you're like, "Fuck, where's he gone?" And then we find him again, like 3 times throughout the story, and the second time it's just like he's a little bit more weird, and then the next one he's literally turned crazy, and he thinks he's actually like doing the right thing, that he's ending it, but he's not. The entity's got into his head, and it's convinced him that if he does this series of actions, la-di-da, A to B, right, that the gate, the gate will close, and then the house will be at peace, right, and then it can go back on the housing market. But it's all a lie, and he goes in there, and then he starts talking about other dimensions and excesses of pleasure, and he's like, "Yes, this is amazing. And just can't you feel it? Can't you feel the uber cosmic, multi-dimensional lingering?" And then you're like, "Alex, 1, you're too horny. 2, right, where's your shirt? 3, Bridget is blushing and she's looking away. 4, there's an entity in the room, and I don't know who he is." Right, and then maybe that's where you use the gun, and you're not going to use it on the entity because you can't kill him, right? But what you do is you shoot Alex, and killing Alex actually stops the whole thing. And then before you know it, it's just like the entity's like, "No!" And then and Bridget is like, "You crazy man, you've killed the man I love." And then maybe you wrestle her a bit and you knock her over, and then like the monster comes over and you slap it about a bit, you fire a gun, nothing goes through, and it flies at you, but he's lost all its power, and he's just like dust, and he goes like that, it's gone. And then you're standing there, Bridget on the floor weeping, and then Alex on the floor going, "Is that you, Max? Is that you?" And you're like, "Yes, Alex." And you go down to him, and you hold his hand, and you hold it tight, and you just say, "Look, man, I had to do what I had to do." And he goes, "I know, you had to do what you had to do. Bridget, forgive him. He had to do what he had to do." And then he says, "Oh, I did this, I did that. I was a terrible monster. I may have accidentally guided a school bus of people into this house. I don't remember fully." And then he says, "You've got to blow this house up." And then you do something, and the entity tries to stop you, and then you do something, and it makes the house blow up. And then there's you and Bridget holding hands out on the grassy lawn, going, "Phew, that was an evening." Writes itself, doesn't it? But yeah, anyway, Ravenwood 46. Sensational. Lovely stuff. Good fun. I've had a lot of fun with that. So yeah, there you are. I'm Cheekster. You are the Phantom in the Closet, and we've had a great time. So, until the next video.